Hello and welcome to the News by Standards. The owner of Royal Mail says the recent wave of strikes at the postal firm have cost it £200 million so far. The row with Communication Workers Union over pay and conditions has led to 18 days of walkouts since August. Royal Mail also said the number of voluntary redundancies it needed to hit job cut targets would be much lower than first expected. The number would be significantly less than the 5,000 to 6,000 it had forecast last year. This was due to a combination of the company cutting the number of agency and temporary workers it used, and also down to staff turnover. Royal Mail as China is trying to revamp its business as it moves away from delivering letters, which is no longer profitable, to parcel deliveries, which is a growing market thanks to the popularity of online shopping. As well as dealing with the ongoing dispute with the CWU, this month Royal Mail has been trying to tackle problems caused by a cyber attack, which meant it was unable to send letters and parcels overseas. Whilst it is accepting newsletters for overseas delivery, parcel deliveries have been disrupted. On Thursday, Royal Mail said it would resume its international tracked and signed as well as international signed services for parcels and letters to all destinations for business account customers and customers buying postage online. However, it continued to ask customers not to submit any new tracked or untracked standard or economy export parcels into our network just yet. The increasingly bitter dispute with Communication Workers Union CWU has been going on since the summer, and the union has said it will reballot for industrial strikes. Like other current industrial action, such as disputes in the NHS and at rail operators, pay is a key issue, with workers seeking wage rises as the cost of living soars. Inflation, the rate at which prices rise, is currently at the highest level of about 40 years. Royal Mail has offered a pay package it says is worth up to 9% over 18 months, but the CWU wants more given the rate of inflation. The union also objects to proposed changes to working conditions, such as ending a number of allowances and the introduction of compulsory Sunday working. Royal Mail owner International Distribution Services, IDS, said that up to 12,500 CWU employees had returned to work on strike days. About 115,000 of these workers had been involved in the walkouts. It is said that robust contingency planning meant it delivered more than 110 million parcels and 600 million letters in December. However, IDS said the letter and parcels business had lost £295 million in the 9 months to the end of December. Revenues in the 9-month period fell 12.8% from the year before. This was partly down to the strike action, but also caused by a continued fall in the number of letters being sent and weaker retail trends. IDS said that despite there having been more strikes than it expected, it still expected annual operating losses to be between 350 million and 450 million for the full year. However, it added this forecast assumed no further days of strike action in the January to March period, and that the CWU accept a pay settlement in line with the best and final pay offer.